New shit, crusade, new wave, new drip, toupee, they trip, suitcase. My name.
What is up, guys? It's MCD of WCR here, and we're back today with another reaction. I've got my good friend Ryan, that side. I've got him back with me today to check this one out. Hopefully the audio sounds a little better for you guys today. We've figured out a little bit of a fix for that, so we can only apologize for the Stray Kids and the BTS videos. The audio's a bit ropey. Instead of me being really quiet and Ryan being deafening, now we should be a lot more balanced, so that should be good for your ears. I just wanted to say as well, before we get started, thank you so much for 1k subs. That is awesome. I'm glad you guys out there are enjoying the videos and rocking with us. So today, as has been suggested several times, we are going to take a look at Chronosaurus by Stray Kids. What is a Chronosaurus, do you think, Ryan?
A time dinosaur?
Time dinosaur, yeah. It sounds like a boss in like Contra or something like that. I believe it's off their mini album called Mirror. Mirror is a track we will be checking out soon. That's a big one. Haven't heard it yet, so I'm excited about that one. But for today, we're going to check out Chronosaurus. So let's have a little look-see at that, shall we? If you're new here, smash that like and subscribe button because it really helps me out. And without further ado, let's check this bad boy out.
Oh, I like the beat already.
It's very artistic cinematography, isn't it, all the time? We've got trap hi-hats. It's a nice falsetto.
This beat is wild. It's like really grungy and thick.
Yeah, it does sound grungy, doesn't it? What's that? Big note.
That was a very nice reverb.
It's quite haunting.
Yeah, it's some sort of plate reverb. It's really nice. Oh, perfect. That's so well layered. There's that harmony in there. Nice drum fill.
I almost get like dark pop vibes from this hook.
It is a bit like weekendy.
Yeah.
I love the drums. Drums are awesome.
Alright, that was Chronosaurus by Stray Kids. Ryan, what did you make of that one?
Straight off the bat, the beat I could tell the beat. I don't know if you get this as well. We obviously listen to loads of beats where we write our own stuff. And I normally within like the first 5 seconds of a beat know sort of the direction it's going to go in, and also if I'm going to like it or not. And within literally like 5 seconds of that beat, I was like, this is going to be a great beat. I could just tell.
Yeah, agreed.
I love the sort of like, I think you called it out, that dark pop vibe, that sort of weekend like vibe. The chorus is really where I thought the beat excelled, like that really like grungy, sort of dark edge beat. Yeah, so I think like that sort of beat grabs me instantly. As a huge fan of the Weeknd and stuff like that. So yeah, and then I think like it was actually a nice thing. I'd have liked a bit more dancing because I like their dancing, but I actually quite like the sat down approach, like that constrained approach again.
Yeah.
I really like
restraint, like you say, because I am used to them just bamboozling me with the most insane dance routine ever. But this track was a bit more conventional, I would say. Yeah.
It's I really like the shot as well with like where it was just like one of them with like the almost like I don't know if it was a clock or some sort of wheel in the background. That was really cool. Some of the layers they did with the harmonies were really nice, where you'd obviously have one of them sort of singing an underlying harmony with one of them singing sort of over the top of it. That really worked well, and because they've got sort of naturally distinct voices, they didn't clash. It sort of fit quite nicely. So one of them who had a sort of higher vocal would sort of sing the underlying harmony, with the one of them who would sort of have a lower voice would sort of sing over the top of it, and it like blended really well together. So from a vocal standpoint, I thought it was excellent. And again, like the drum fills, like that bits, they were really cool.
I really appreciated the fact they had a live kit. It definitely gave it like like an edge, that grungy element. Yeah, that partially came from the live kit for me, I think. I really like that they had like a thing that pitched down as it went into the hook. It like went boom. If you know what I mean, that was cool.
Exactly,
I don't know what that is.
Maybe you can do it next time instead. Just do that.
Yeah, maybe. Just hire me, Stray Kids, for vocal effects.
Yes. Sample MCD's boo sound.
Yeah. But I liked Felix had a like radio effect high pass filter thing on his vocals occasionally. That sounded cool. They just mesh really well. It's like a tapestry. They kind of like blend seamlessly together and mesh just really well with each other. It's like, I don't know, I can't explain it, but it's like a journey from point A to point B, and it's ever evolving as you go through the song, but it's never like jarring. It's so smooth and natural sounding.
You can tell that they know each other's voice as well, because the way that they sort of structure who sings when and what parts are sung by who, you can tell that they know naturally whose vocal will sit better doing this part and who's doing this part. And when they come together, the parts that they sing as well, you can really tell that that's been crafted and thought about. And that's nice to see, because it means that they obviously each know each other's strengths in terms of vocals, and also just how it sonically sounds has obviously been thought about from both like a production standpoint, a mixing standpoint, all that. You can sort of tell that they've really thought about that. So loved it.
I feel like, I wonder if, because sometimes what you'll do is some producers will actually build a beat around the vocals. I mean, I'd say the more normal way to do it is build the vocals around a beat. That's probably I'd say in 89% of cases, that is what will happen, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I know they produce their own stuff, so they could have had the vocals first, and then Bang Chan or whoever could have built the beat around it because he knew exactly who was going to sing what. So that might explain why it was so natural sounding and organic.
Yeah.
I can only speculate. I don't know if that was how he did this one, but yeah, like Ryan said, it just kind of felt like familiar, and like they knew each other and knew their strengths and who would be best where, and it just all came together as this big cohesive package.
Yeah, and I was obviously right about the time. I think Time Dinosaurs, I need to paint in that, because someone might steal it. But I was obviously right about the time part, because I got the sort of references with the clocks and stuff. I really love those clock shots as well, actually, with the just all the clocks on the wall. I thought that was really cool. So yeah, it was cool.
A cool looking video. They have an eye. I don't know who does their videos actually. Maybe you could tell us in the comments who was responsible for the videography on this one. But they're always just really cinematic looking, clean, and just very.
And they don't
cool.
need to do loads. Like I do like the videos where they've got loads of effects and like fireworks and stuff like that. But they also do the really like stripped down because there was effects, but there was a lot more like contained and stripped down than normal, and it still looks epic. Like it still has, like you said, that cinematic feel. I know you love color grading, so you could probably tell me about the color grading. But even like the color grade looked sort of like almost like Christopher Nolan, like that sort of
it's like muted.
Yeah.
So if you had to sum it up, Ryan, out of 10, what you gonna give that one?
I would give that, for me, a 9 out of 10.
That's not bad going at all. Yeah, I think I'll give it an 8.5. Please don't crucify me in the comments or send death threats or anything like that. 8.5 is like, for me, is a really high score, and it's not because there's anything wrong with the track or anything like that. It's just it's a bit more laid back compared to what I'm used to, and that's fine and that's great. 8.5. That's still a great track, like I've got
I think I could give, if it was I think that sort of song and that sort of beat, that sort of video probably appeals to me more sonically and visually, subjectively. But there might be another track like that is more the other way that I might rate a little bit lower. I suppose with our ratings, not necessarily saying it's terrible or because we don't give it a 10 out of 10, but it's got to be an honest rating, isn't it?
You got to leave some space above, like in case.
Otherwise, everything's a 10.
Yeah, unless the next track, because it could be an absolute mind melter, and I'll be like, well, I can't go any higher. Honestly, we've got some really big tracks from them coming up that I haven't heard. Ryan obviously hasn't heard. You guys keep suggesting them, and it's like, we'll get there. I can't listen to it just yet. We'll get there. And I, like God's Menu and stuff like that that's probably the one that I see most often. I still haven't heard it. Don't know anything about it. I refuse to look it up and spoil it. But we will get there.
I promise.
For today, that was a great track. Thank you for suggesting that in the comments, and please drop some more suggestions and we will lap them up like hungry dogs, because that's what we are, right?
I thought you were more a cat person. I know, you suppose you are a dog person.
I love cats and dogs. I'm lucky. I love both.
I have both, but I'm definitely more a dog person.
Let us know in the comments, are you a cat or a dog person?
Yeah. And if you love both, that's fine.
If you love both, you're the best.
Yeah, you are the best. You're a 10 out of 10.
You are 8.5 out of 10. Anyway, cheers for joining us, guys. Hopefully catch you in the next one. In the meantime, please take care of yourselves and look after each other. I've been MCD of WCR.
I've been Ryan of Ryan.
He is Ryan of Ryan. Cheers for checking us out, guys. See you next time. Peace.
Who this? New shit.